So as you guys know, my rabbit, Lovey, has been pregnant for quite some time, and she has been, it's around like time for her to give birth soon, so I've decided that I'm going to try to induce labor. So I have this lavender plant. I'm going to take about and I have a tablespoon here, of course. I'm going to use about a tablespoon of lavender leaves, fresh lavender leaves. I'm going to feed it to her tonight, and we'll see if she gives birth in the morning. So here's Lovey the rabbit. I'm going to feed her lavender, see if she eats it, and we'll see what happens. Try putting it in her food. There you go. So, she doesn't seem interested in the lavender at all. We'll just have to see. Check back in the morning and see what happens. Oh, dang it. She's eating something. I don't know if it's pellet or lavender. It's about, I don't know, an hour, around an hour or maybe two later, and she hasn't eaten all of them. She has eaten some of the lavender, but not all of it. So I just came to check on her and to add a little more shavings to her nest box. No babies. So the fresh lavender leaves didn't work either yesterday or today. Lovey still has not given birth, so I'm going to try some dried lavender flower things, and I'm doing a teaspoon instead of a tablespoon because when you dry the herb, it shrinks and makes it more nutrient and medicinally dense. So I heard or read, I don't remember exactly where, about someone who like gave the rabbits stuffed animals as not toys but like companions. Like her rabbits were alone and like they would like love this stuffed animal and like groom it and like carry it with them places, and it sounded really cute. And I haven't really tried it a lot before, so I thought I would try it today. I have this crochet rabbit that I made that is sort of looking a little yucky and nobody wants it anymore. So I'm going to give it to Lucky because he's the one who's going to probably be alone the longest. So, in another attempt to get Lovey to give birth, I brought her in the downstairs bathroom, and I'm letting her run around. She hasn't been able to run around or do much moving because she's been in a cage, so I figured I'd bring her in here, so it'll work. I did this one time with a meat rabbit who was overdue, and she gave birth the night after, so I'm hoping it'll be the same case with Lovey. And I also have a fan in here just to keep wind moving. Considering she has been in such poor condition and her hands are all, or I guess her feet are all just warped and stuff because of her nails, and like she's just in terrible condition. She's moving around a lot, so that's very good. But I've been waiting for Lovey to get all her exercises out. I've sort of been building with cardboard. First, I made this cardboard nest box. So the nest box I have in there is great for rabbits who aren't really sick and aren't really hurt with sore feet. Her feet are like caked on mud and poo, and like there are like sores and like red spots, and it's just so gross, but I can't do anything about it very much. I mean, I cleaned it up as best I could, but like she's so fragile with all her babies, so I made a nest box that's super easy for her to get into. I mean, the babies could probably get out too, but we'll just cross that bridge and come to it. So handicapped nest box. And then I made these cardboard resting mats for her to go in her cage. I have 2 of them so that when one gets all soaked through with poo and pee and yuck, then I can have a second one all ready to go, so that she can get off of the wire and hopefully heal her. Lucky's stuffed rabbit drinking his water, and he is so like scared of it. He's like looking at it and then looking away and looking at it. It is so funny. Back in her cage, she has food, water, and greens, and a resting mat. And now, let's get her nest box fixed. I'm just gonna set this nest box just on someone else's cage. The nest box in, and Lovey is using it as a bed. It's not what I wanted to happen, but at least she's using it. So we'll see if there are any babies anytime soon. Look at this. So this fake bunny grooms Lucky. And look at him, he's like, oh. And he grooms his little ear and his neck. And his little head. And then he lays next